Well, is my club face open or closed? I just want to know. The ball's going to tell you something about whether your club face is too open or too closed. As a right-handed golfer, the balls that tend to fly off more to the right will be associated with a more open club face, and balls that go too much to the left would conversely be associated with too much of a closed club face. But there's a single point of reference that you could use on the club that would allow you to see whether this club face was too open or too closed. We're going to talk about using the longitudinal axis of the shaft. That's a long way of word and a long way of saying an imaginary axis that runs through the center of the shaft, like a skewer, if you like, just going through the middle of this object. In order to help you see that on the camera, I'm just going to place an alignment stick here and run it down the back of the shaft here to give us an idea of what we're talking about. And that red stick that extends beyond the end of the club here, I then have a reference for this club face relative to that stick. So if my club face loft at this point was perpendicular to the stick or at right angles, we'd be able to call that square to the shaft. And that's the reference I'm going to use today. The club face is either square to the shaft, it can be open to the shaft. You now see how the loft, the magnetic rod there, is no longer perpendicular to the red stick, or it could be closed to the shaft, turned to the left like so. And the reason using the shaft or the longitudinal axis of the club here as a reference point is that it becomes something that I could see